Hi, I'm Susan. Please like and subscribe to Wowing Stories. So, ever since I was little, it's been my dream to become a famous journalist, chasing hot news and delivering information as it happens. But as I grew up and saw my older sister Maria and how she changed because of fame, I stepped back from my dream. At first, Maria used to cook various dishes, take pictures of them, and post them on her personal account. She would get all excited whenever her followers interacted with her. She was like a maniac. "Hey, Susan, look, I got 1,000 likes on my latest dish. You're gonna lose your mind with this Instagram obsession." Nah, on the contrary, it'll make me rich and famous. Things evolved, and the number of followers for my sister increased, which boosted her daily income. So she turned to fashion. She started buying dresses and trying them on. Then she would take pictures of herself and post them on her account. What do you think about helping me manage my account? I'll give you a decent amount of money. I'm not really interested in that field. I love news and reporting what's happening in the world. You've given me a great idea. She jumped with joy, dancing around, and then hugged me, saying, "You're the best sister in the universe. I'm going to share my personal life and post a daily picture of what I'm doing. But you'll face harsh criticism. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is the number of likes and comments. You haven't tasted the feeling of your picture reaching 1 million people. Get this obsession out of your head. Fame has completely blinded you." Exams were approaching, and I had to pass with a good average to get into journalism. But Maria was annoying me by filming herself everywhere and at all times. She repeated the filming several times until the video came out in the best quality. I told her, "Let me study. You're bothering me with your behavior. Forget about studying. We're in the age of technology. Through Instagram, you'll pave your way to fame." "Oh my God, do you want me to go crazy like you?" "Mom, come to your crazy daughter. I want to study." Mom came and dismissed her, saying, "Leave your sister alone. Her exams are coming up." "You too, Mom. I remembered I'll buy a huge villa in front of the beach and take you all to live with me." "Really? And where did you get all this money from?" Maria held up her phone and turned on the camera, saying, "Hello, friends. My mom says hi to you." I quickly stood up, threw her phone on the ground, and said, "Shame on you for exploiting your mother. What's your problem? Go live your traditional life. The point is, Mom, these few seconds will reap millions of comments and will make a fortune." Truly a strange time. In the past, a man used to wake up before dawn and go to the field until noon. He would return exhausted just for a morsel of food to satisfy his hunger. And now, just a picture can build a palace. But the joy is in the hard work that a person practices. Taking a picture is just a fleeting pleasure. The exams passed and the results came out. My grades were good despite my efforts. Maria bought the villa she talked about, but I refused to leave my home. Mom insisted that I go with them, claiming that I couldn't stay alone. The villa was several floors. We were greeted at the door by servants. I never thought I would ever be disgusted with a life of luxury. But unfortunately, Maria gave us a life of unlimited extravagance. One day, we woke up to her screaming. We ran towards her and found her collapsed, crying at the top of her lungs. "What's wrong? Why all this screaming?" I posted a picture of my swimming pool 2 days ago, but the number of likes didn't exceed 1,000. I don't understand why my account is declining. Even the comments are all mockery and disdain. You stepped into a swamp that we could do without. Don't cry, my dear. I'll help you, and you'll return to the way you were. Mom, what's gotten into you? Instead of saving her from this mess, you want her to sink even deeper into it. But it's our source of income. Look at what we have thanks to her. There are other jobs that can make us money without the detrimental fame. It'll consume us and her as well. You criticize me, but you forgot about yourself. You also want to become a famous journalist. Doesn't that affect us?" I lowered my head in shame and left. I thought about what Maria said and hesitated repeatedly in choosing my university major. Then we received a call from the hospital informing us that Maria was in critical condition due to an assassination attempt. We hurried towards her. "I've warned you repeatedly not to move around alone. Take your personal bodyguard wherever you go." He was with me, but he went to buy me coffee. Then one of the fans who had been watching me for a while approached me. He had sent me several messages asking me to marry him, but I ignored him. He refused my request and beat me up. This time I got away thanks to God, but you can't count on luck every time. You're jealous of me because I'm a successful person. I'm not jealous of you. I'm annoyed by your behavior. Your fame has caused problems in my life. My colleagues make fun of me every day. What does that have to do with me and your colleagues? This is my life, and I'm free to do what I want. Stop arguing. This is not the place. Susan, leave immediately. I returned home, crying over the state we had reached because of Maria. She stopped posting pictures on her account for a while and her income dropped. But my mother promised to join her in this field to help her come back strong. It's been a month since she's been away from the scene. Her fans were searching for her to the point that they came to her house, shouting her name and asking about her. Finally, she posted a video telling them that she will be back soon and preparing a surprise for them. Her mother started accompanying her in her shoots and sharing her daily life. I called them to hang out, but they were busy. I called them for dinner, but they were running late. I became lonely, eating and going out alone, and the camera followed me everywhere I went. There's the sister of the star Maria. She really looks like her. Can we ask you a question? I had a hard time escaping the crowds. Then I refused to go out for a walk altogether. The day came when I had to choose a specialization. I went to my mother to take her opinion, knocked on the door, and walked in only to find her filming herself and talking to the audience about her experiences in life. I signaled to her with my hands, but she gestured for me to leave. I picked up my papers and returned to my room, crying and unsure of what to choose. Journalism had been canceled from my life after seeing what fame did to my family. Finally, I decided to pursue education, and a polite guy approached me, and I accepted him immediately to escape from that hell. Maria wanted to take advantage of the opportunity and film my wedding preparations, but I refused. I held a small celebration and left. My visits to my family became rare. I created a new family away from the public eye, focusing all my attention on my children to ensure that they live in a healthy environment.